Good afternoon, I'm Captain Jake Bassett. My name is spelled B-A-S-S-E-T-T. Today at about 11:30 a.m., OPD received reports of a shooting here at Skyline High School. Officers immediately responded to the campus, which was placed on lockdown. OPD began searching the campus immediately for possible victims and suspects. OPD officers were assisted in this effort by the California Highway Patrol and the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. Officers detained 4 individuals, 2 of whom were placed under arrest. Officers conducted a methodical search of the campus, and thankfully, there were no reported injuries. Evidence of a shooting was recovered, including a handgun. The shooting did occur here on the Skyline campus. As I mentioned, thankfully, no one was injured. A criminal investigations division call-out was initiated. Anyone with information about this shooting can call 510-238-3336. I'll say that again. It's 510-238-3336 to talk to an investigator. I want to thank the Skyline High School staff who were extremely helpful in keeping students safe until the campus could be cleared and the students released from campus.
Give us 1 second. We'll let John speak real quick, and then we'll open up for questions.
So I'm not saying anything about the investigation, but I will say that I want to send
John,
thanks.
can you just raise that up for us? Raise it up higher. There you go.
Better. Yeah. I just want to say thank you from Oakland Unified School District and Skyline High School to Oakland Police, Alameda County Sheriffs, California Highway Patrol for responding so quickly and getting this situation under control. We are very thankful that no one was injured in this incident. And we also want to thank, from the district level, we want to thank everybody at Skyline for being as quick and responsive in controlling the situation. Our staff was very quick to get us here to help, to get the police here to help. Our students behaved very, very well throughout this incident, making sure that everything was kept calm on campus and that we were able to allow the police to get in what they need to do what they need to do to secure the campus. So everybody did what they needed to do today, and we thank them for it. Of course, this is all a product of something that has been happening far too much in our community, far too much in our world right now, and it needs to stop. We at Oakland Unified School District absolutely call on everybody to stop engaging in violence in all its forms. Whatever the conflict that you might have, whether it's in the city or anywhere else, it's not worth the consequences. So please, please stop. That's all I'm going to say right now. We'll answer questions.
Right, guys, again, it's limited information that the captain can speak about right now because it's an ongoing investigation. We'll open up for a few questions.
Could you do more in custody, Kevin, to arrest any of the 4 students?
We're not going to be releasing any more information about the 4 individuals who were detained or the 2 who were arrested.
Could you describe where on the campus, like in front of what building and such? And also, it sounds like from the students, it happened while many of them were changing classes. Is that the case?
It happened at 11:30. I'm not sure what was going on campus at that time. The location was on campus. That's what we're going to verify, but I'm not going to give more details about the exact location. I think I'll let Mr. Sasaki answer that question, but I'll answer any more questions you have for me.
Was the weapon found on the people who were detained or somewhere on the campus?
We did find a handgun. It was recovered. I'm not going to give more details about how that was recovered.
Any motive or details read up on that?
We don't have any information about that at this time.
Can you talk about why there was the California Highway Patrol presence was here to this?
They heard on our radio the shooting come out, information about it, and they responded immediately. And they were extremely helpful in helping clear the school.
Were they the first on the scene?
I don't know that information. I don't have that information at this point.
One last question, guys.
Was there a connection with any of these individuals with this school?
We don't have that information at this point.
I know you said no question.
Last one, go.
being that it's the beginning of the year, I'm curious if there are drills for lockdowns and if there was any confusion because of that.
That'll be more.
Thank-
Thank you guys.
So with regard to lockdowns, our staff is briefed on how to handle these situations, and today was a good example of how they handled it very, very well. So we are confident that we've got the right protocols in place. However, we're going to be examining what happened today. We're going to be examining all the circumstances surrounding it once we get more information from the police on how it happened, etc., and our response overall. And we're going to review all that and see where we can tighten things down to make sure that we're doing everything possible to ensure that all these situations are kept absolutely under control. We certainly hope nothing like this happens again, but we know that this world is in a state right now that this kind of thing is possible wherever you are. And so we want to make sure that our staff, our students are all well informed about how to behave, how to handle themselves, how to act in a situation where there is stress or something else that's going on. So hope that answers your question.
Can you
Yes.
talk about how and when parents were notified about this incident?
It was pretty shortly after the incident happened, once we locked down, that we sent out a message through our communications channel, Parent Square, to families to let them know that there's something happening. And then not long after that, we sent another one. Once we knew that everybody was safe, we let everybody know. So we've been in close contact with our students, our staff, and our families, letting everybody know what's been happening as quickly as we can.
John, some parents at the family this is possible.
You know, that's a question that gets asked a lot in Oakland, and that's something that we'll be reviewing along with all the other things we're going to be looking at here.
So the shooting happened on campus, but you're not confirming that.
I'm not confirming any details of what happened.
All right. But were any students involved?
I'm not confirming any details of what happened.
So there's no metal detector.